Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today will be another DIY video. In this video I will bring you a wreath compilation for all season and holidays of the year. I am really excited when I was working on this video, and I cannot wait to show it to you. So if you would like to see it, please continue watching. Okay guys, so for this project I'll be using some Dollar Tree ribbon. I got some fall colors. I thought they were really cute. Then I got this sign that I'm gonna try fit it in the middle. And then I got these twisters. They are kind of black sparkly color. I will be using it to tie my mesh to my frame. Then I got some decorated pumpkins. Some kind of look like hay and different colors. It's kind of mixture of different mesh for my wreath, and I'm using a 14-inch wreath form, which is everything from a Dollar Tree. So when I will be getting ready my mesh, it will be about 7-inch long. I will pre-cut most of them, so this way I can just tie them and keep on going, because this is where it's gonna be a time consuming to cut this thing. But I'm using my little knife. It is a perfect. It looks like a pizza cutter, but I love it. And as you can see, I use my board. It already I pre-measured it 7 inches, and I'm just going right at it. And when it's like that, I will be just, and I'm gonna get a couple, so then I'll be tying it to my wreath form. So I decided to go with 3, and on the middle I will be adding burlap. I got this whole big thing from the Dollar Tree, and it was amazing. I need to go back and get another one, so it kind of make it a little bit of better looking and more full on the form, because see, I got all of that, and I pre-cut it like I told you, because this way it's just easy to roll it. So I'm rolling my burlap piece right in the middle of between 2 different colors, and I tie it with my twisters and attaching it to the middle portion of the wreath where there's the 2 lines to it. Okay, so this is how it turned out. I think it turned out pretty good. So what I used the whole row of this 3 color one, and this is what I have left from purple and the orange. And of course I used a little bit, I forgot to mention that I stumbled through this at my Dollar Tree, and I hope I can go back and get some more. I had the whole row and this is what's left of it. So you don't have to use this if you don't want the burlap in it, but I like it, so I did use it. Now we're gonna decorate it. For this project, I used my old wreath form, and this has been in my possession for quite some times. I know they have quite similars at Dollar Tree. Then I picked up that wooden arrow pointy placard, I guess, from the Dollar Tree, and all the flowers are from the Dollar Tree as well, along with the little pumpkins for decoration. So I did not spend lots for this wreath, but it's kind of a little joke for me, and I thought it would be cute using my Cricut for the sign. But as I told you guys before, you don't have to have a Cricut to use it. I measured my sign where I want to place it on top of the wreath, and it was a little bit too long, so I used my little saw, portable saw that I got, and made a perfect to fit on my wreath. So then I used my little sand sponge to sand it down so the rough edges before I painted it black, because my sign would be white, so I want a good contrast. And then I took off everything from the back of the sign, painted it, and then waited for it to dry. Okay, so while my sign was drying, I took off all the flowers from the original bouquet, and I also took off the leaves as well, because I was hot gluing them to my wreath form, and I wanted not just flowers, I wanted kind of a little bit of greenery there. So the leaves that came with the flowers were just perfect. And the way I glued my flowers, I did it like a halfway, like a moon shape, and then I used the set of decorated pumpkins that I showed you in the beginning from the Dollar Tree. I just used only two at the top and at the bottom, and I thought it turned out pretty cute. And then after that, I added my Cricut sign You don't have to have a Cricut. You can just use any printables that you can get on the internet. If you don't have a printer to print and you have some stencils, you know, like Walmart or even the Dollar Tree has a real cool letters that I picked up the last time. So you can just use the stencils and with your little paint over it, and it will be as good as my Cricut. So then after I was done placing everything how I wanted and my sign was all ready, I used my Mod Podge over the sign because the wreath is hanging outside my front door as a joke, and I get a lot of chuckles when people coming over. So, but you know, we don't have a lot of people at this point, but I do have some male people coming in. They think they love it. So alright, so all of the items for this project are from the Dollar Tree. You will need one wreath form, a cute little scarf that is the Halloween theme as well. Then I picked up 6 flower bouquets, 2 purple and 4 black ones, and all of them had like little eyeballs inside and little spiders on top of it. And I did use the whole thing with the flowers. I have a little bit of leaves left, but I did use all the flowers. So then I picked up that wooden sign that I thought would be just perfect for my wreath. And I got the lights, but I end up not using them. You're welcome to use it, but after I was done, it just didn't fit me. And of course, the glue gun. Okay, so I wrapped my scarf around the wreath. I cut it in half and just keep wrapping. And as you will see, one scarf is enough for that whole wreath. But I was not going to use the scarf, and I tried one of the flowers without it, and it would just not stick to the wreath because it's kind of like it's a styrofoam. So if you use the hot glue, it kind of melts it, and the flowers want to fall off. So I decided to use the scarf so to secure the flowers so my wreath will stay in place. Okay guys, let's talk about supplies for this. So I got a Dollar Tree plain wreath form, star form or whatever. So this thing from Spider from last year. One of my decoration broke and I decided to save the legs, and luckily I will be needing them. So I have seen them already selling them. It is exactly the same one at the Dollar Tree right now, so you can just buy one if you want. Then I got a spider web. Okay, then I got this. I am not sure if I'm gonna be using it, but I'm planning, so I'm gonna show it to you. And main star is this thread, I guess. So I have bought this a couple of years ago because I was into knitting so much and I did not use it. So I did not buy it right now, but I could look on Amazon. If I find something close, I will link in the description box. It's supposed to be black. I think it's black, but I'm not, I think it is. So, and I will be using this, what is it called? Straight pin to secure my yarn, not thread, yarn, see, it comes to me, to my wreath, because I like to reuse the form later. So if I don't like it or the decoration didn't work out, which most of the time it does work out, and I don't really take it apart unless something happens to it. So I will use the pins. You can use the hot glue if you don't want to use it to secure the yarn to your wreath form. So, and for the eyeballs, I will use those two pom-poms, and it is a pack from Dollar Tree from last year. So I will use this too for the eyeballs. So very cute, very easy project. So let's get to it. Okay, so what I was doing, I started to wrap the yarn around my wreath, and I secured with my little straight pin. And I didn't do a lot of pins because the yarn just hold up pretty good by itself. So I did it randomly here and there, so as you could tell. After my yarn was on my wreath, as you could tell, isn't it cute? My family could not believe that was the yarn, but everything else was the hot glue gun. I hot glued the little legs, I hot glued his eyeballs, and I did use that boa, and I wrapped around it inside kind of my little wreath, but you don't have to. So, and then I just took a couple of pictures for you guys without the spider web, but I did use the spider web on my front door, and now it's sitting there and my family just adores it. I hope you enjoyed this cute little DIY. Hey guys, for this project I used Dollar Tree wreath, and what I did, I had some old felt, and I went ahead and wrapped it around the frame and used my hot glue. This way all the flowers and the leaves and the pumpkins will stick to it really good when you're using a hot glue. So I bought 6 of those different types of bouquets from a Dollar Tree, and this is what I will be using to recreate this wreath. It really didn't cost me a lot. I only spent $6, and I really didn't have to because I had plenty of fall already decorations purchased before, but I wanted to buy just specifically for this project, so I went ahead and bought some more. So I did burn myself pretty bad with the hot glue during this project. So I went on Amazon and bought some finger protected, which I should have done it before. But anyway, so I hope you enjoy. It's not that difficult, and it surely wasn't $83 as they wanted at the Hobby Lobby. Okay, so let's get started. I got my hanger that I am going to try to make a circle for our wreath. And I'm gonna show you how, because it should be not that difficult. We're just gonna straighten it out and make a big circle out of it. So I got my pliers just in case I need to make it round, but it's bendy, so it's going. I'm gonna make it as a circle, and this is how it looks. This way, a little more round. There you go, a little more. So now we got the circle going, so a little more circle-ish, and a little more over here. And now we're gonna start putting, see, that was easy. The first part was easy. So now we're gonna start putting our decorations on. So I don't know if this is too many or not enough, so we're gonna go with it. And I got those two different buckets as I showed you, because I kind of want to make a different color. So I'm gonna do this one, purple, dark purple, and it's like different red styles here. So good. Straighten this out a little bit, and so the hook will go through. One is on. I'm gonna do one red, one. Oh, there you go. So I used two of these buckets. This is what we got so far. So now we're gonna use a little string, which is, this is the one, to go around, sorry, to go around and kind of make a pretty handle. So check it out, doesn't it look cute? Wow. Now we're gonna close it up again like you used to, like our hanger was before. So we're gonna twist it and twist it and straighten it out. I went with this one, so we're gonna glue it right here on the middle. So let's glue it to the hanger and then straighten out our little bows, and we'll be done. Okay, so the bow's on. Oops. Now our wreath is ready. Woohoo! So what do you guys think? I thought it was pretty good. Look at this. And it was really easy to make. Okay, so for this wreath, we'll be using a Dollar Tree willow wreath form. Then I got some red poinsettias and the white ones. And to decorate it, I got some bows, one big one and two little ones. So that is all that we need for this wreath. Okay, so this was a cute and easy wreath, and I decided not to use the big bow that I had, that I showed you prior, this one, because it's just gonna be too big. So I was gonna use this little one and attach it right here on front of the white one. And I'll be done with it. Okay, so you'll take and cut off the tags, and then I took off all the flowers from the kind of the bouquet. Then I got the rope, I took it out, and with my glue gun, I'm gonna be filling it the middle of the heart, kind of going in shape of the heart. So I left the middle open, and now I'm going to be gluing all my flowers to inner portion of the heart. Now, since I am finished with the inner portion, I will go all the way around the shape of the heart. And that is pretty much it. Then I tried with the white centerpiece for the middle, and I really didn't like it, so I took it off and substituted for the pink one. I thought it looks better. And then I added a ribbon as a holder, and that was all. Okay, for this project we need a couple of decor mash tubes. Then I have some foam squares. I don't know if I'm gonna use them and how many, but I'm gonna try. Then the decorative bows. Of course, a frame. I picked it up at the Dollar Tree. Everything is from the Dollar Tree. And then a couple of this. I have it from the old Project Loft, so I can tie my mash to the wreath. So what I'll do, I'll open the mash and use my knife and make it needs to be 7-inch long. So I'm gonna cut 2 of these tubes for 7-inch long. Then after that done, I'll start working on making little bows for it. I love this knife because I don't have to use the scissors and it cuts a perfect little size. So this is what I'm gonna do it for right now. I'll speed through this process so it doesn't take too long. Okay, my mash is ready. I got 2 tubes cut up and I got a couple of those out, so I will cut them right in the middle so I have a good size of. And I'm gonna take the tag off my wreath. And now we're gonna start making little bows, which I am taking one and I'm gonna roll it just like that. I'm gonna hold one. I'm gonna roll another one. I'm gonna add them 2 together, just like that. I'm gonna use the twist right in the middle. I'm gonna twist it and we get something like that. So I'm gonna do this to all of this and then I will be attaching it to the wreath. Okay, so for this project, I will be using this hat from the Dollar Tree. Then, as I showed you, I got several sets of flowers. And I actually forgot to show, I got this one as well, that I want to use it for my wreath. I really like wreaths, so I thought the hat wreath would be a perfect for summer. Okay, so for this project, I'll be using this wreath that I picked up at Michael's. It was, I think, $1.78. So I got that. Then I've been collecting seashells for a while. This is from a different purchases. Mostly this is from Dollar Tree, and some of them are from Amazon. So whatever I have leftovers, it's going in this box. Same with this. For this one, I will use a chalk paint to make it more turquoise color. So, and of course, this is the stones. I did pick them up at Michael's, but not this time. They had, I think, 70% sale. And I got a couple of cans of different stones. So I have not used them yet because I usually use the Dollar Tree, but this one is colorful, so I really need this color for this wreath, so I will be using that. So technically, the only thing I have purchased is this wreath because I didn't have it, and that's about it, I think. Oh, and I got the spray paint. Yeah, because I did not have a white spray paint. So this is like around $3.98 at the Walmart. So let's give it a $4 and $2. So this all together was $6. So this whole project cost me $6. So if you want to see how I make it, please continue watching. Okay, so I went outside and I spray paint my wreath, and I need 5 of this starfish, but they need to be like kind of turquoise color. So I'm gonna try this chalk paint, and it is in a color pool, and I got a little bit of water in a cup to see if I need it, make it lighter, because I used this once. Oh, we need to make it darker. Maybe it's really light. So it's actually a perfect color. I don't need to do anything to it. So I'm gonna paint the starfish, all of those, and let it dry, and then we'll go to the next. Okay, so for this project we'll need, this is a 12-inch wreath frame from Dollar Tree, and I got a bunch of crayons that we collected over the years because I got two school age. I'm sure you do too, but if you are watching this video, if not, there's a bunch right now at the Dollar Tree that you can get, but I'm gonna try use what I have, and mine is like Play Cool. I guess it's a generic for crayons. Anyway, so this, then I cut off the cardboard circle and I painted it black, so it's still drying. So what I'll do, I'll glue it to the back of the frame, and then I will do some stencils here. I will show you which one, and there would be two choices on the stencils. You either can use your Cricut machine or you can just print out and all right with the chalk, so that would work too. But for now I am gonna use the burlap ribbon. This is from Dollar Tree, and what I want to do, I want to wrap this around the wreath frame. This way it will be easier, I hope. So I'm gonna wrap it around this two inner circles like this, because it will be easier to glue the crayons with the hot glue. So this is what we're gonna do, and then I got some measuring tapes for decoration, some pencils. You can decorate with what you want, and I got a ribbon that is finally getting handy. So, and I got some rubber bands. Well, it's not rubber, it's like a hair pieces that is I had a whole bag of them and I didn't use it for anything, so this is what we're gonna use to decorate. So I used my Cricut to make a sign. It says welcome to your senior year, class 2021. But the other way around this, you can just print this on the regular printer and then use a transfer paper. I still using this a lot because it's a lot faster than they use in the Cricut. And just trace the letter on your wreath or whatever and then paint it over. But I just got my Cricut, so I'm kind of trying to learn how to use it. and hopefully it will all work out. But this is what I print out because I thought it was cute, and I'm gonna just place it right here in the middle and hope it would work. So, but the other way around, I told you how, so you can just do it that way, and you don't necessarily have to have a Cricut machine, but I do have one, so occasionally I would like to use it. Okay, now let's see if this works. Okay, expecto patronum. Okay, so let's talk about supplies. You will need 14-inch wreath from the Dollar Tree. Then as for the mash, I'll be using this burlap, kind of like a ribbon. I don't know what it's called. I had it from the prior project. As you can see, it's still pre-cut. So I'm gonna be using this, and I got a few new ones from the Dollar Tree, and they are like a brown and light green. So I'm gonna mix them together and pre-cut them 7-inch long as I usually do. So that would be for a wreath. Then for the decorative, I have this ribbon that I'm gonna use. Then I used my printer, regular printer, not the Cricut, just a regular printer, and then I cut it up. And this is a cardboard from the box, and what I'll do, I'll glue it together and Mod Podge it over. And for the decorations, don't know if you guys have, I had it left over from the party packs. It's the glasses, some stickers, like a card. It's like a ticket to the train, I guess. This is what it looks like. Then a couple of notebooks. So all of that, whatever you have for the decorations. And then I got a couple of rubber snakes. That's that. And looks like a game watch. And I will be making a little broom. So I went outside and picked up a couple of sticks. So what I'll do, I'll use my little stick from the Dollar Tree. It's a pack of 10 it's come. So I will wrap it around and use my jute to kind of secure it and make a broom out of that. So that would be another decoration. So that's that. And I don't know, we probably all have this. It's the one from a Walmart. So I'll use this for decoration as well. So to tie my wreath, little mash to my wreath, I have leftovers from this little sticks that are from the Dollar Tree, some of them from Halloween, as you could tell, and some from other projects. So I'll be using my leftover material before I cut some more. So that is pretty much all you need. And this was from my sweater, so I kept it because I have seen Linda from Face Chick 777. She's my dear friend. Her channel is DIY by Design. She did a really cool DIY using the tags. So I've been saving mine, and I think this will become very handy for this project. So that is all. I don't think is anything gonna be really hard, but let's start working on it. Well, that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some inspiration. But for now, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're one of my new people, let me know in the comments below so I can welcome you to my little YouTube family. And if you're one of my returning, thank you so much for your love and support. And I will see you in my next DIY video real soon. Bye for now.